Oh God, I hate that sound.
Best noise ever.
God, stop it!
Hi, I'm Ryan.
I'm Cory.
I'm Bartendress.
Hey, this is
Drunk
Takes. This is an August box, right?
Yeah.
This is August.
We are now in August 2017.
2017 in Michigan of all places.
Well, we're in Michigan.
Which it's going to be a common thing for you, not a common thing for me.
Right. We're going to open up a nerd block.
Yeah.
The
We're going to get to
nerd block.
what I understand is going to be a very disappointing thing.
But before we do that,
Yes, bartenders?
Bartenders has one last beer.
Yes, what is it?
It's another house special.
Zombie killer.
Zombie killer.
Zombie Killer.
Yeah.
What's it saying?
Oh,
The
yes.
circle up on the side
Okay.
there?
Zombie Killer, 2011 Mazer Cup Gold Medal winner.
Oh, okay. So it's an award-winning beer.
It is. It's a hard cider with honey and
It's got an
cherry.
interestingly shaped bottle.
It's
compared to a regular bottle.
It's a large
Honey
bottle.
cherry.
It's like a soda bottle almost. Compared to the neck on, say, a regular one with a slurm thing around it.
This is a big one.
It's huge, actually, yeah.
What is in this?
Oh, so I see some.
What's the alcohol?
Well, the alcohol content is 5.5.
Okay, so a little more than an average beer. This previous one was what? What was the
7.9.
That was
7.9.
This was like 6. 7% alcohol by volume.
That was the highest.
Was the Mad which was very hoppy.
So
We had
5.5.
some, like,
It was
8.5.
in Ferndale, Michigan.
Ferndale, Michigan. Okay, so it is a local Michigan brewery.
By
It's got a fun little
Bee
bee on the
Nectar.
side. Bee nectar.
Bee nectar.
The letter B, nectar, and a picture of a bee.
It's a hard cider type though.
Yeah.
It's a cider.
Yeah.
And the picture is basically, it looks like a cherry
On the very
with a
bottom.
sword going through
The
it.
first ingredients say apple juice, honey, and cherry juice.
There
On
you
the
go.
very bottom it
Healthy.
says, beware, gra, 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 gra.
Yay.
And I approve.
I like
Seriously.
big zombie
Beware,
fans.
gra, gra.
Oh, fun color.
Oh, it's kind of a pinkish orange.
Kind of a rosy color.
I'm gonna call it blood.
Blush. Ooh, she is the bartender.
It's more like a white blood cell.
Because I went to the zombie side of things.
Sure. Okay, it
When
smells
in
very
doubt.
similar to other ones.
Alright, so
Not quite as grapefruity.
I hope not as great for that. It did have a bite, but I like a little bit of bite, but even that, okay.
what would you describe the smell?
I'm actually getting a lot of cherry.
It's very cherry heavy.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of cherry for myself.
I
but
can see that.
Don't want to put that in anybody else's brain.
It's almost like a meat maybe. Alright, so let's give it a shot.
Yeah, like a honey meat.
Can do this. Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Oh. There's the honey.
That's a very, very sweet.
Much better than the previous
last-
one we drank, which was the Mad Hatter.
Which there's not a lot of head on this. There's
Well, it's partly the way I pour.
partly the way you pour it, but you don't see like a lot of carbonation bubbles.
Right.
Either.
Right.
Because even if I don't give a lot of,
So, well, beer's not my favorite.
You're not a beer.
We know that.
yes.
It's very the aftertaste is
Uh-huh.
very, very honey tasting.
On the front is a lot of cherry, on the back is a lot of honey.
It's almost like a dessert wine.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Zombie.
I don't find a lot of beers or ciders that I like though. So, in
It's almost like a watery apple juice though,
Yeah.
with a bit of cherry in the back end.
of all juices, grape and apple are my least favorite. I would
Thanks,
drink it again.
bartenders.
I would drink it again. Oddly shaped bottle. And I wouldn't just drink it again because there's a zombie killing
And a
cherry,
bee.
cherry hitting an apple in the head with
a sword, a broadsword.
samurai sword.
Awesome.
Is it samurai or broadsword?
It's a katana.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter a lot.
It really does. If you're killing a zombie, you want to know what kind of sword.
You want to know what kind of sword it is? I'm not
No,
being out.
I just want to know the damn zombies.
We've got
No, we don't.
a nerd block. This nerd block was from August.
Now tell your story that you've been saying.
All right, so I'm gonna warn you up front. I'm gonna warn you up front.
Spoiler
I'm
alert.
gonna warn you up front. My wife got a box. she gets the sci-fi block, and we don't open it here on our show because she wants to open it right away. She's got no
She's
that's
got
it.
no
ability to
affiliation.
hold off with it and wait for it. Otherwise, I'd open here.
Sure.
So she opened a box, and I'm gonna say that box was 100% things that I had already gotten in the standard nerd block. We had stuff from the Rogue One box, a lot of stuff from the Rogue One block, almost all Star Wars stuff in her box. 100% stuff I'd already opened.
Why would that happen, do you think?
Go ahead.
Nerd block.
Take a big breath.
Oh, Nerd block. They've got my credit card information. Thank you, Nerd block. They went belly up. They filed for bankruptcy.
They've gone belly up.
Whatever's in this box is probably a disappointment.
Is what?
We're assuming at this point it's going to be recycled stuff, basically. So let's see what we got.
First of all,
what we
the box
think
does not close.
is the last box.
It's so full.
It's so
of stuff.
full that they're like, yeah, put every possible thing in here. But let's not change the box size.
So as far as I know, this is the last box.
Maybe it'll be something cool.
So what we got, first off, is a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Okay.
I'm gonna point out right now,
You like to do t-shirts first?
this is the same exact t-shirt my wife got
Aw.
in her sci-fi block.
Uh,
So we've got
Aw.
the dark side,
the dark side.
Let me see.
the dark side, and it's like kind of the Death Star.
No. It's the
Right
it's the
before-
targeting equipment
Okay.
from the
Yeah,
TIE Fighter
right before
Okay.
onto which
where
looks like
Vader's trying to
an
get
X-wing.
Luke into an X-wing. Like,
Or is that a Y-wing? No,
no,
that's
that's an X-wing. That is a New Hope.
Okay.
That's a New Hope.
is that okay?
And Vader's trying to
Injured and shooting womp rats back home.
right.
That's what this t-shirt is.
I think that's a Y-wing though.
They get the right size at least, because hers was not.
Is it a white?
Oh, that's an
It is.
extra large. It is my fat
Show
ass
me it.
size.
See the way it.
Okay, yeah.
It's a
Okay.
Y-wing.
I take it back. It's a Y-wing.
Oh boy, what do we got in here?
Be silver lining.
Might as well go with those first.
This is right on top.
Do it up.
This is something that they sold on their site that was not in a box that I'm aware of. It might have been like the gamer box. It doesn't say that it was. It's super chip clips.
Oh.
From the Super Mario Bros.
So you've got
Uh,
3 magnetic clips. You've got the mushroom. You've got the
Actually, this is
superstar.
the because you grow big.
Dun, 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 dun. And you've got the bleep, 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 fire star. Nothing I would have particularly bought on my own,
These are pretty cheap plastic.
but I do eat a lot of chips.
and if you have leftovers and open Cheetos and blah 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 blah.
And I'll
That's
be
something
honest,
handy, yeah.
with the chips, I tend to use just a regular clothespin.
Wow,
Yes,
they got a pretty good.
Oh, it's
Do
a
they?
good bite.
It's a
Okay,
good bite on
okay.
these.
Something thrown in a box, fine. Something that's been available on their website that they couldn't sell for freaking ever.
Who's gonna buy those? Not very many people.
It's chip clips.
Who's gonna accept them when they receive them in a box?
It's chip clips.
Silver lining.
No, really.
Despite the fact that I had a ridiculous number of points available to purchase stuff,
Uh-huh.
I can't purchase anything because the website's been down for what, a month?
They're out of business basically.
Yeah.
There's a lot of upset vendors out there,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate because they really supply some really good stuff.
Is that a freaking
Repeat of something I
already
personally
got
have
that.
from Nerd Block. You remember
the
seeing it?
self-lacing?
It's the self-lacing boot from
And that wasn't all that long ago.
roughly 3 or 4 months ago. It's the
Back-
wax off design.
Right, which is
We've
it's a
seen
cool
it.
company, but
It is.
getting a repeat
So-
like that soon is
Yeah.
pretty
It's a
disappointing.
repeat. You got your mushroom. This is so far the strongest item in the box because I don't own it.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so no.
And you know what? My son, he
He's a
loves
Mario
these.
fan. He's a
He
Mario
will love these. He's seen them before on the site. He said, "Oh, I kind of want those." I was like, I'm not really going to pay that amount for chip clips.
But to get this thing so
Right.
So
soon,
soon after.
In the same box.
that's kind of
That being said, next thing I'm grabbing is a Flask Nerd Block exclusive but I'm pretty sure it came in the horror block. They were clearing their warehouse. I have a feeling that people that are opening these boxes, they might not get the same stuff that I got. This is like some really strong plastic that I cannot seem to open right now.
Man,
Use the knife. Just don't
Yeah, there's a knife. I couldn't find the edge. Oh, you found the edge.
there's the edge.
So. Edge of the knife.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna quit singing.
So it's Freddy's jacket.
Okay, that's
It's
actually
Freddy's white
kind of
sweater.
cool.
With the
Unless
slash
you have it
marks
already.
and some
He doesn't
wear.
have that.
I don't, because I don't get the horror block. And you know, am I a horror fan? No, but I do have a lot of flasks because apparently people think I'm an alcoholic.
Don't
and that's
figure.
what they give me.
You have a show called Drunk Takes. Who would have thought you ever drank alcohol?
So,
What else you got?
I'm kind of digging this
Wow.
particular item.
Oh, you like something? I'm glad.
I do like that.
S2E8?
Smash the heck.
I think it will.
And it's something that they included in another box. But it is something
least
that
not the
was
Rogue
sold
One.
on their site. It is the Star Wars Death Star ice mold. So it's an ice mold
That's
of
cool.
the Death Star, and it's 4 of them. We were literally just talking about this, weren't we?
Yeah.
That's kind of
They're a little smaller than I like, but it's overall
Right,
still it's the
right.
Death Star. It's cool.
If you're gonna make a whole bunch of them and keep putting them in like a
Death Star.
container in your freezer, it's cool.
Yeah.
If you're not,
So at least if they're giving you a bunch of leftover stuff, that's a cool.
this one's
I would get that.
This one's fun.
I
I
would
don't
pay.
have a major. I don't own one, so I don't have a major complaint on it.
right.
Oh, so let me point something out real quick though. This is kind of interesting.
I'm just trying to do the math of it.
So it says Death Star ice mold, but it has a picture of Kylo Ren on the front,
Let me
which
see.
doesn't go with because they don't have the Death Star.
wait.
It is. It does say
The-
Death Star. It doesn't say like the Death Planet.
You're right. It does have Kylo on it.
Yeah, and it has Kylo Ren on it.
Color booty face.
All right. So
What else we got?
the next already given out item is a Master Infuser. It says Nerd Block exclusive.
Wait.
This was in the video game box for December
Is it-
of 2016.
Is it Adventure Time? or-
No, it's a Zelda sword
Oh, all right.
tea infuser. So basically, you put your tea in it,
A loose tea.
loose tea, because everybody buys loose tea, right?
Sure.
If you're a hipster.
Because you're,
My stepmama does.
What a hipster.
she's still a hipster though.
She kind of is.
She actually was a hippie.
She was a hippie and
But
a
I do
hipster.
like her a lot. So you got a tea infuser. You put the tea in. You pop it apart. You boil some water. Not something I would have bought. So we
The
have
style is cool. Nobody, like you said, nobody's gonna buy loose tea really, but
right.
A lot of people do.
Nobody rolls their own cigarettes, and nobody.
But
buys
you're
their own
wrong.
tea.
I think you're wrong.
maybe
It's a niche market.
Just
a very
niche.
small
Okay,
market.
yes, I will give you that.
it's a very small niche market.
So the next item we have, and I'm going to be honest, they really actually packed it kind of full.
It is pretty
It
cool.
Trying to get
barely
rid of their
closed.
stuff. It
Right.
could not close. You got all sorts of stuff. The next thing in here is a tiny 50th anniversary Teeny Tins lunchbox. Kirk and Spock Star Trek.
What is it like?
What can you
Snack crackers in a quarter?
It's just a novelty. I don't know what you're gonna do with
You're
it.
not gonna do shit
Fit
with
some
it.
hot and spicy cheese
I
in
can't even
that
fit any
shit.
hot and spicy cheese.
You can fit a handful of hot and spicy cheeses in it, maybe.
I'm hoping there's a tiny thermos in here.
Oh my god, that would be.
That would make up for everything if there's a tiny
Shot in
thermos.
there.
It's gonna hold some old milk in it.
No thermos. It's
Oh,
So basically,
That's cool.
this is something that should come with maybe
You know
some
what?
mints.
You can put your Wonder
Right,
Woman.
there's-
That
You
would be
fill it
awesome
with
if there's
mints.
some mints in it.
Oh, so yeah, some Altoids. I mean,
But it didn't come with that, did
They
it?
come with Jack or Shake.
It could have come with like some triple-shaped gummies.
Some batteries even would have been nice.
Right, because of my other deal earlier, they come with a battery.
Okay,
right
now I need triple ice cubes.
Tribbles ice cubes. Well, you're not gonna get them from Nerd Block.
Yeah, you're not getting them from Nerd Block. Nerd Block's done. So the last item in here. Honestly, I almost spent one of my credits on this today one time, so this works out for me.
Okay,
It's an it was given out in the arcade block. The video
Arcade
game.
Block exclusive.
But I never subscribed to those except for the one my kid got that had nothing.
So at least with that, you're getting some things you wouldn't have gotten in the normal box.
Right.
I'll give them that at least.
It is a USB.
Yeah.
USB.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
USB speaker
It's a Mega Man helmet.
It's Mega Man's helmet.
That is
Fun.
That's so cool.
And who doesn't love Mega Man?
That is fun.
This is one of those things I would hang on to. It's like the Q fig.
Right.
Of your, or the, not that it's worth any money, but the Planet Express ship that you got in the other box.
Right.
None of these are about the money.
It's not so much a value thing as
Right.
Personal
put that
value.
on display.
Really. It's a
Right.
personal value thing.
This is a fun little thing.
I enjoy that.
Mega Man.
Right. But this is the classic. This is Mega Man as you start
Now,
out.
if you hadn't seen all this a million times, what would, I mean, honestly.
Oh, it would have been great if it wasn't.
Repeats.
If it was a repeat for you because your family had more than one.
If it wasn't, I'm subscribing to a box. I'm expecting new stuff every month.
that would have been okay.
I could have gone on their site at any moment and I could have bought
But,
a Mega Man helmet. I could have bought an Infuser. I don't know about this wax off paint because I wouldn't look at it. This was always advertised.
This one
on there.
was a duplicate for what you got as a
Right.
Nerd Block subscriber.
The ice cube tray is always on there. So it's a disappointment. Not only, okay, so they packed all this stuff in boxes. They knew the dates they were arriving.
Yeah.
And they shut their sites down the night before. They were like, oh,
so they
we're
wouldn't
about
have
to get a
catch all the
backlash.
backlash.
They knew there was going to
We
be.
didn't want anything. The month before, and I should have known right then and there, the month before you could no longer contact them through Facebook.
Will-
Take a while to.
Right.
sort it out.
Will Nerd Block
Yeah.
come back?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
Will
think so.
will they change their name and come back in another way at a smaller scale?
Potentially.
Right.
Potentially. Will you know it? No. Hopefully they don't do the same thing.
Right.
You'll never know though,
You'll never know.
because they're not going to say, "Hey, we used to be Nerd Block / Sci-Fi Block / anything block."
Right.
Um,
So for you,
This is one big old cock block.
it's a cop.
Is what it is. You're not going to get your jollies anymore. So anyway,
Anyway, so how would you rate the final? At least as far as we know, the final.
it's a flat out fail for me.
It's a fail. Right.
It is.
But
In a pass-fail system, it definitely.
you knew that going in.
I knew this box
He
before
suspected.
it was a fail.
You,
You
no,
suspected.
he knew.
I knew.
You predestined. this
Right.
to suck it.
You were
I
ready
knew
for it to
from
suck
the
us.
previous thing that happened.
Now,
With all the news and
it was
everything.
not an unjustified.
I
fail.
expected 100% from another
Suckage.
box.
Yeah.
Like, oh, now I'm gonna get all our repeat arcade box or something. It's kind of a mix,
Yeah.
which is a
More
good
than likely
possibility.
that everything's a repeat.
Right. The
But-
sci-fi block was 100% repeat from the nerd block.
Yeah.
So if you happen to get and there's people out there who buy every one of these boxes.
Right. So they would have been even more
Right.
disappointed.
So they'd have been like, great, I got 6 copies of the same shirt.
Yeah. Well, on that note, that's the last, at least as far as we know,
So nerd block's
of
done.
the Nerd Block. Brian's gonna have to come up with
Will
something
it come
different.
back in the future? I don't know.
We'll see.
Will I get another box subscription? I did Marvel every other month. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll switch up to who knows what.
Who knows?
Maybe I'll just do random items that I find at the store.
Maybe he'll just touch it.
Maybe I'll do my own box. Maybe I'll do his box. I don't know.
Box.
No,
Yeah.
I won't do that. But I'm Ryan.
I'm Cory.
I'm the bartendress.
This box kind of blowed, but
This
Hello.
is Drunk Takes.
I said blowed.
He said.
I said blowed.
Drug takes.
Trunk takes.
Hasta.
Goodbye, nerd block.
See you, Nerd Block. Good luck.
In court.